Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. The legend who is Dolly Parton has passed away, and if you didn't know, she was an incredible person. Dolly Parton arose from poverty to become one of the most iconic voices in music. She overcame the obstacles of an industry and culture with misogyny built in, with reinforced steel and concrete, and guarded by hungry pit bulls. All while writing hits like I Will Always Love You and Jolene, while avoiding bitterness and resentment and holding on to her soul and her sense of joy. Meanwhile, I get tempted by the dark side every time my local grocery store rearranges the aisles. Very few people in this world are as charitable as Dolly Parton was. With her Dollywood Foundation, she helped everyone she could, especially children in need, those affected by tragedy and those without a voice. Her Imagination Library project gave over 270 million free age-appropriate books away to children under 5 years old across several countries. A gift that not only opened up endless possibilities, but also opened up endless portals to the worlds of the imagination and the hope they contain. She contributed more than $1 million to COVID vaccine research. She's helped people affected by fires, floods, and hurricanes. And if I keep listing out her record of philanthropy, this video will last hours. Dolly was also hilarious and had no problem cracking jokes at her own expense without belittling herself or letting others walk all over her. When asked in an interview if she ever lifted weights, she replied, "Yeah, every time I stand up," and burst out laughing. And she famously quipped that it costs a lot of money to look this cheap, despite looking amazing. As a real-life Renaissance woman, Dolly also had a great acting career, including the hilarious comedy 9 to 5, which gave solid and actionable suggestions on how to deal with your sleazy boss, which get my official seal of endorsement. She even did a cameo in The Magic School Bus in 1994, which is probably one of the coolest kids shows ever made, and is likely the core reason why a generation or two know anything about the world whatsoever. So thanks again for the knowledge, Dolly. In a recent interview about her age, Dolly said, "People say, well, you're going to be 80 years old. Well, so what? Look at all I've done in 80 years. I feel like I'm just getting started." She never lost her zest for life, and she never decided that life was behind her or that she was too old to seize the day. That's a beautiful thing for all of us to remember and aspire to. It's a lesson to everyone of all ages. And yeah, I'm even talking to you prematurely geriatric millennials out there, acting like grizzled retirement home veterans in your 6th hip replacement, all while still being in your 30s. The love of Dolly's life, her husband of 60 years, Carl Dean, died last year. Remembering when they first met, Dolly said, "I was surprised and delighted that while he talked to me, he looked at my face, a rare thing for me." Dolly Parton has crossed the veil to be reunited with her loved ones who went before, but I don't think her legacy will go anywhere anytime soon. To a lot of us in Europe and the rest of the world, she represents a vision of America at its best, a real breath of fresh air compared to some of the other stuff. Her art speaks for itself, her looks speak for themselves, and her burning love of life and other people, her great sense of humor, and the way she always held her head up high with a smile on her face, all of that speaks for itself too. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Catch you next time.